In this video, I want to talk about an article in This Is Anfield, and it's to do with the top 10 Premier League goalkeepers for Liverpool. There's a few people in here that I was surprised about, but to be fair, I agree with the top three. But what I'll do is I'll read it out to you, and I'll give This Is Anfield's reasons for it. So number 10, they've given to Chris Kirkland. So Chris Kirkland played 45 games and had 13 clean sheets. It says Chris Kirkland arrived at Liverpool in the summer of 2001 as one of British football's hottest young players. He was tipped to be England's number one for the next decade, and at the age of 11, his family placed a £90 bet on him playing internationally, which he achieved just once in 2006. Sadly, Kirkland never reached his potential, due in part to bad luck with injuries, and he rarely felt like first choice despite moments of quality. He did start the famous 3-1 win at home to Olympiacos in the Champions League though. That was the game that I was on about in my Gerrard video. I thought they were a Turkish team, but they're a Greek team, aren't they? When Gerrard scored an absolute screamer from outside the box and Andy Gray was going nuts. That's the game I was thinking of. I couldn't think of the team the other day. So number 9, they've gone for Bruce Grobbelaar. So it says, Grobbelaar played only 45 games in the Premier League, but he played 583 before that. And it says that in the 45 games, he had 10 clean sheets. 257 before the Premier League. Grobbelaar is amongst Liverpool's greatest goalkeepers in history, achieving so much success in the 80s, including winning 1 European Cup and 6 league titles. His best days were behind him by the time the Premier League arrived. However, an on-pitch fight with Steve McManaman at Everton in 1993 was his most significant moment from that time. Still, he merits a place in the top 10. Number 8, Brad Friedel. So he only made 31 appearances and 7 clean sheets. Brad Friedel was a fantastic keeper for the likes of Tottenham and Blackburn, but it's easy to forget that Liverpool were his first English club. The American had to accept playing second fiddle to David James during the late 90s, only managing 31 appearances overall. In hindsight, the Reds may rue allowing him to leave for Blackburn in 2000, considering he went on to play 450 Premier League games in total. Number 7, Simon Mignolet. So he made 204 appearances and had 66 clean sheets. Simon Mignolet had his detractors during his time at Liverpool, but he deserves to rank higher than Kirkland, Grobbelaar and Friedel because of longevity. The Belgian was in goal during the memorable 2013-14 season, saving a late penalty from Stokes' John Walters on his debut. And there were times when he was a key performer. Ultimately, the signing of Alisson highlighted Mignolet's shortcomings, but 55 appearances in the 15-16 season shows his importance, and he was capable of world-class saves. Number 6, Sander Westerveld. So he made 103 appearances and kept 42 clean sheets. History hasn't been kind to Sander Westerveld, but there was a time when he was a key member of a treble-winning season. The Dutchman played an incredible 61 times during that 2000-2001 campaign as the Reds won the UEFA Cup, FA Cup and League Cup. An awful error away to Bolton early in 2001-2 proved to be a turning point, however, and Westerveld was quickly moved on. He was superior to Mignolet though, even if he played a lot less games. Number 5, David James. So David James played 277 games and he kept 102 clean sheets. Rather harshly, David James is remembered as a weak link during the 90s, even gaining the nickname Calamity James for his error-prone nature. There were mistakes made, not least some bad moments against Man United at Anfield, but he was a talented player who was more consistent than he was given credit for. James won the League Cup in '95 and kept Friedel out of the team. Much like the American, he enhanced his reputation after leaving, enjoying spells for Aston Villa, West Ham, City and Portsmouth. Number 4, Jerzy Dudek. 186 games, 77 clean sheets. Jerzy Dudek's heroics in Istanbul will forever make him a Liverpool legend, with his penalty antics and that save to deny Shevchenko in extra time against AC Milan, etching his name into Liverpool's folklore. While the poll did have a mistake in him, ask Diogo Forlan, who was preferred to Kirkland for a reason and was outstanding in the 2003 League Cup final. Dudek earned the Man of the Match award in Cardiff, making countless saves against Man United, and he should always be remembered as a good Liverpool goalkeeper. Number 3, Kelleher. 52 appearances, 17 clean sheets. We've got Kelleher in at number 3 on Liverpool's list of best Premier League keepers. Does that seem fair? To have the 25-year-old ahead of some of those named above speaks volumes about how good he is, and he would walk into plenty of current Premier League sides. Sadly for Liverpool, Kirkland will surely be weighing up his future following the signing of Giorgio Mamardashvili, but he deserves regular football in the top team. His performances in the absence of Alisson could be so important come the end of the season. Number 2, Pepe Reina. 394 games, 177 free kicks. Clean sheets, sorry. After a string of divisive goalkeepers, many of whom are mentioned above, Pepe Reina felt like a coup when he joined from Villarreal in 2005. Good on the ball, a strong leader of play, and an expert shot stopper, he was a vital player under Rafael Benitez and helped Liverpool become one of Europe's best teams between 2006 and 2009. Reina's latter years hurt his legacy, not least the penchant for getting beaten too easily at his near post, but he was an elite goalkeeper at his best. Number 1, which I'm not surprised about, is Alisson. 271 games, 117 free kicks again. What am I doing? Clean sheets. There is a chasm in class between Alisson and any other Liverpool goalkeeper from the past 30 years. Since 2018, the Reds have had the world's best stopper in their ranks. The signings of him and Virgil van Dijk in the same year transformed the Reds under Jurgen Klopp. In one-on-one situations, only Peter Schmeichel can lay claim to being as good when it comes to the Premier League era, and Alisson's greatest strength is making everything look effortless. At 32-year-old, he remains as good as ever, even if injuries are a concern, and he will hopefully remain at Anfield for a long time. So yeah, this is Anfield's top 10 Premier League goalkeepers for Liverpool. Do you agree with that list? Is there anyone missing off it you think should be on it? I mean, you can't not have Alisson as number 1. I know he's had a lot of injuries recently and he could possibly end up going in the summer with Mamardashvili coming in. Maybe even Kelleher could go as well. I mean, for me, like I said the other day, I'd like to see if Alisson goes, keep Kelleher as number 1 and let Mamardashvili do the cups. Give him time to get used to a new culture, a new team, you know. But that's a different video. If you want to go back and watch that, it's about 3 or 4 videos back, I think. So yeah, but as for Alisson, for me, the only 2 Premier League goalkeepers that get near him is Schmeichel and Peter Cech. Them 2 were brilliant goalkeepers. But yeah, that's it for this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave me a comment on anything to do with this video. If you'd like to support the channel, I'll leave the links in the video description. But that's it for now. Take it easy.
The lights are shining, oh so bright. Oh yeah, feel the rhythm, feel the night. Oh, heartbeat racing, jet